Happy summer, everyone. Welcome to your July 2024 Astrological forecast. Special shout out to my subscribers. Thank you so much for your continued support, for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, anything you would like to know is in the description box below. Okay, but it is easier to just email me and ask me whatever it is you would like to know. Okay, in regarding charts and services. Okay, and don't forget to check out my weekly forecast, which is now like shorts, daily shorts. Whenever there are major aspects between the planets, I usually do a short. Okay, but for now, okay, let's get to July. So on the 2nd, July 2nd, Neptune in Pisces turns retrograde. Okay, also on the 2nd, Mercury moves into Leo. And then on the 5th, there's a new moon in Cancer. On the 11th, Venus moves into Leo. Then on the 20th, Mars moves into Gemini. And on the 21st, there's a full moon in Capricorn again. Okay, there was just one on June 21st in Capricorn, right? Full moon. So there's another one this month also on the 21st. So if anything significant happened to you around that June 21st full moon, maybe this is like a continuation of that. Okay, and then on the 22nd, the Sun moves into Leo, and on the 25th, Mercury moves into Virgo. So, now for your forecast. Hi, Virgo. Okay, so first I have to mention that Neptune is retrograde. Okay, in Pisces, your opposite sign, right? In your 7th house where you have the sign of Pisces, and Saturn is already here, and it is also already retrograde. So you have Neptune and Saturn retrograde in Pisces in your 7th house of partnerships, arrangements and agreements, close friends, business associates and partners, and also romantic partners. Okay, so all this is it's a slowdown in this whole area. Okay, you know, it's just retrogrades too are also a time to review, you know, change your mind about things. So if there is something, let's say like an arrangement that you have with any one of these close relationships that's too confining for you, that is too just isn't working out, or it's not what you thought it would be, or whatever, it doesn't seem fair, you know, this may be the time to like reconsider or figure out how to change whatever it is that you don't like about the situation. Okay, so the Sun is still in Cancer up until the 22nd, and Mercury is still here up until Venus is still here up until the 11th. Okay, and there's a new moon in Cancer on the 5th, all in your 11th house where you have the sign of Cancer. And your 11th house is your house of sociability. Okay, it's socializing in person or online on social media, but this is your friends and acquaintances. Okay, and when planets are here, you usually feel like getting out there and seeing your friends face to face, you know, attending some kind of social event, you know, go out to see a band or go to a bar to have drinks or do something or other. Okay, this is also the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes, and the house of organizations or groups that you belong to. And one of those could also be online. You know, you don't have to be there in person. This could even be, for some reason, I'm getting just a little bit of a reunion, maybe, you know, around that new moon, unless there's a friend coming back into your circle of friends that maybe all of you haven't seen for a while. But the new moon does bring a new beginning in this area, you know, so maybe you are even making a new friend at this time. Or this being the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes, you're going to pursue it even more, one of these dreams, hopes, or wishes, right? Mars will be moving here soon enough, which will really energize this area, and you'll really, really go after whatever it is that you want, you know, as far as a dream goes. So, but now that's kind of just continuing right now. Okay, around that new moon, I do have to mention there's a full moon on the 21st. Okay, you know, there was a full moon in June on June 21st, also in Capricorn. This full moon is also in Capricorn, in the same place, in your 5th house where you have the sign of Capricorn. It's directly across from your 11th house of Cancer. Okay, and the 5th house is the house of fun. Fun and creativity and romance and gambling, all forms of entertainment, okay? Games and sports and anything to do with children. It's the house of parties and whatever, okay? So if something happened, let's say like within your group of friends, or within a creative project, or a romance or something, or even regarding a child, and that was around the June 21st full moon here, it could be just like a continuation of whatever happened then happening again, or finally reaching some kind of conclusion on the July 21st full moon in Capricorn. Okay, just something to keep in mind. You also have to consider too that one of your friends was like getting on your nerves, more or less, around that June 21st full moon, and now on this July 21st full moon, you're really tired of it. You're more than likely speaking up, you know, saying something about it and ending it. Okay. So Mars is in Taurus, okay, up until the 20th. Then it moves into Gemini on the 20th, right? And your 10th house where you have the sign of Gemini, but right now with Mars in Taurus up until the 20th, it's in your 9th house, along with the planet Uranus that's been transiting in Taurus for many years, okay? So 9th house is long distance travel and communications. It's a media and publishing house. It's the house of adventure, a house of higher learning, your house of philosophy and your spiritual and religious beliefs. It's foreign countries, people, languages, all kinds of stuff actually, okay? But having Mars here really energizes this area. And oh, it's also the house of legal matters. So having the planet Uranus here, though, for as long as it has been, means that you're more than likely have been attracted to kind of like having an unusual interest in things. It could be something that belongs to a different culture other than your own. Could be different religious beliefs, or your upbringing is, you know, your philosophy on life is changing just due to contact with people from different cultures and different parts of the world and stuff like that. But anyways, with Mars here, you know, you could be making some kind of plans to travel. It doesn't have to be an adventure, you know, but it's to do something interesting, I would have to say, again, with Uranus being here. It could be for whatever reason. If that's not the case, you could be learning something at this time. It could be something online, does not have to be in person. And it's something that you wanted to know for yourself, for your own personal interest. It's not something to like upgrade your career or anything like that. Now when Mars moves into Gemini and your 10th house of your career, okay, your public persona, like how you're known by reputation professionally and personally, Mars does really well here, okay? This is a house of competition, the 10th house, right? And Jupiter is here also. Jupiter is in Gemini. And when Jupiter is in the 10th house, it usually brings about a promotion of some kind, okay? Either within your current position, you know, if you work for someone else, or a completely new job somewhere else, or if you're self-employed, you receive like really prestigious kind of clients when Jupiter is here. with Mars here at the same time, Jupiter and Mars traveling together just as they just did when they were in Taurus, okay, recently, brings fortunate action, okay? The fortunate part is Jupiter, the action part is Mars. So there's some kind of move that you're making professionally within your career. If you are retired or don't work at all, then this is regarding your personal life, even though your personal life is in the public eye right now, okay, when planets are in your 10th house. It's your personal status and clout or your professional status, okay? So it's got to be one or the other. But you would be possibly, in competition maybe with someone else, and this is professionally or personally. That's what Mars, that's why I said Mars does well when it's in the 10th house, because it is a house of competition, and Mars is a competitive planet, and it does well with just when it's in the 10th house. Doesn't matter what sign it's in. Okay, so I would have to say if you were after a certain position, you would more than likely get it. Okay, so then, okay, the Sun moves into Leo on the 22nd. Mercury is here from the 2nd on, okay, until the 25th, but I'll get to that in a minute. And then Venus moves into Leo on the 11th, all in your 12th house where you have the sign of Leo. So your 12th house is your house of solitude, and it's your downtime. It's taking time for yourself to relax and recharge your batteries before planets move into your first house and you're like back on the scene again. Okay, this is when you do things that you don't need other people to do, like read a book or watch movies or something that you would rather watch by yourself. This is also, having Venus here sometimes brings about a secret admirer. It could be a secret romance even, or you may be inquiring about someone behind the scenes, or you, someone's interested in you. Could even just be for friendship, doesn't have to always be romantic. And with Mercury here from the 2nd till the 25th when it moves into your sign, okay? When Mercury is in the 12th house, I say it brings out the private eye in you, makes you investigate things. Usually, in secret, or maybe not just really obviously asking questions, or trying to find out about someone or something, right? But that could actually happen at this time if you're trying to find out something that you need to know. And it's kind of like a short period of time, because it's from the 2nd to the 25th is when Mercury is in Leo in your 12th house of behind the scenes activities, okay, by you or someone else. Then Mercury moves into Virgo on the 25th into your first house. So maybe whatever you find out during that period when it's in your 12th house, you're able to use when Mercury finally hits your sign. Mercury being the natural ruler of Virgo, it does really well when it's in your sign, right? You're very, you're in tons of communication with people at this time. You're on the receiving and sending end. It just starts at this time, just having Mercury in your first house, and then all the other planets will be moving here shortly. So it will be like a continuous flow after that. But you should notice an increase in like communications when from the 25th on, when Mercury is in your first house. So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Virgo on the 9th, 10th, and 11th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Pisces, and those dates are the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for money is the 12th, 13th, 14th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. The best time for your career is the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. And the best time for communication and travel is the 1st, 2nd, 14th, 15th, 16th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for July. Be sure to check out my weekly shorts. See you later. Bye.